Hello and welcome back to today's special podcast.
My dear buddies, how you all doing?
I hope everybody is doing great. And today's special podcast, because I had to call Vikas Bhai and I had to tell him, let's do a podcast on this particular motorcycle. Now
Yes.
let me tell you a little bit of the story behind it. So Vikas
Hmm.
Bhai, yesterday evening when I was coming back from work, I noticed
Hmm.
a very awesome, gorgeous looking motorcycle. And I was
Hmm.
wondering, I don't think we have covered this motorcycle in a podcast yet.
Yeah,
So,
that is correct.
correct. So, Vikas bhai, I think you can see it on your screen. It looks splendid, don't you think?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
And it's
And
too good to be a 125cc.
I have a special connection with Hero because I own the Hero Impulse. And,
Right.
when you own a motorcycle which has been your greatest girlfriend, greatest lover, she's so reliable and never faced any issues, great fuel efficiency. So that way, you have a special bond with the brand itself, correct?
Absolutely correct. So, this motorcycle, the sales figure of this motorcycle is going way up. And we
Awesome.
decided, let's make a video or podcast on this motorcycle, this particular motorcycle. So, Vikas bhai,
Hmm.
according to you, this 125cc segment is for which kind of, motorcycle riders or enthusiasts?
Beautifully asked, Joe.
Right.
Let me start by saying this. Buddies, Joe is what? You're 28, 29 years
Yes.
old, and I am 40 years old. So here we have two people with completely different segments of their life. So now I can tell you one thing, that is, at a very young age, today, people might think why to ride a 125cc because we are getting good salary in the IT industry, life is good. But when you reach the age of 40, suddenly you'll realize that with all the responsibilities that are on a man's shoulders, no matter how much money you earn, it is not enough. And it is always nice if you can have a motorcycle which can be ridden on a daily basis, which looks good, and which can save money for you. So, this motorcycle would cater to anyone, even at the age of 40, 50, or even at the age of 20.
I totally agree with you. And it's a very, big head turner because it looks so damn gorgeous from every angle, every possible angle.
True.
I mean, right? People seeing it for the first time might think, okay, it's something from the Japanese designers, maybe, but it's from an Indian brand, Hero,
Yeah.
and they have done a very great job, like designing this motorcycle and putting it together. And the best part about this motorcycle is that it looks premium, but it's very pocket friendly to maintain.
Hero's ex wife was Honda, correct? So I'm sure they, you
Absolutely
know, yeah, they learned a lot in the past with regards to the design elements and all
correct.
of that. But you are absolutely correct that the motorcycle looks really nice. And for me personally, it is extremely important for a motorcycle to look good visually because, I consider motorcycles to be my girlfriend, my lover, and well, apart from the performance, the looks
Correct.
also matter a lot.
So performance-wise, Vikas bhai, this 125cc, the figures that the company have claimed, acceleration from 0 to 60, it goes in just 5.9 seconds. It's
Excellent.
fast for a
Yes.
125cc or maybe even a
Yes.
150cc.
Basically, I would say this, that it is more than enough to
Correct.
overtake in city and a little bit of state highways. That
Right.
is what we should be looking at, correct? Because anyhow, you're not taking this motorcycle out on a racetrack or to a drag race. So,
Correct.
if you're able to accelerate from 0 to 60 within a few seconds, That is going to
That's
help. For an example, you
right.
are at a traffic light and you want to zoom past everyone. You can do that on this motorcycle.
Correct. And the next question that comes to people's mind is, kitna deti hai? What is the mileage? So yeah,
Here, even before you say anything, I would like to say that my Hero Impulse 150cc. Now, my Hero Impulse also went through a considerable amount of modifications internally. Uh, the engine has been modified to some level. So, it should actually consume more fuel. But even after that, I'm still getting 50 to 55 kilometers per
wow.
liter, which is just unbelievable.
And it's a decade-old motorcycle. Don't
12
forget
years
that,
old
guys.
motorcycle. That is correct.
Right.
So
it's not a 2-year, 3-year motorcycle. It's
true.
still in mint condition. Do you have any plans, Vikas bhai, of making it like wrapping it or something different? Maybe let's work on that.
True. Right now she is
Let's
in the
give
Red
her
Bull dirt bike form.
Yeah, it looks splendid. But maybe if we have a plan to change things, we can do that later
In
on.
case we get a new sponsor, then we will put their
Sure.
stickers.
The sponsors out there, maybe there are a lot of wrap sponsors. Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll have a word with them.
Yeah.
All right, coming to this motorcycle, the mileage is as good as it can get. The maintenance is super low. Like we have always, Vikas bhai has shared how cheap it is to maintain a Hero.
Yeah.
Right.
I would like to know, what is the company claiming? What is the fuel efficiency?
They are claiming 66 kilometers per liter.
So, worst case scenario, even if you get 55, those are still great figures.
Absolutely. But I'm pretty sure, depending on the riding style, most of the users, they are already getting 60 kilometers or even more.
Wow.
So this is from the owner's feedback, which we have got.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not too many features to talk about, because the main idea is, I think Hero has planned to design a very gorgeous looking motorcycle for the whole masses. They have kept that in mind.
Very happy
This is not a 2 or 3 lakh rupees motorcycle, that is selectively people can buy. I'm pretty sure this is for the masses. I have seen a lot of this particular motorcycle, Xtreme 125R, and it looks absolutely stunning. There's 3 colors, Vikas bhai. You can see them. Do you see them on your screen right now?
I see that.
So which one do you think looks better? I think all of them, maybe.
Yeah, I like that blue.
The
color
blue and gray,
scheme.
silver kind of thing. Yeah, it looks very nice.
Correct. Yes. And
more than enough, I think. This motorcycle will be good for commuting, saving a lot of money when you're commuting throughout the city.
No offense to any other commuter motorcycles, but this motorcycle looks damn good. It doesn't look like a commuter motorcycle, actually.
Absolutely. Next to my Honda Shine, it looks like my Honda Shine looks non-existent.
Yeah, she looks like a supermodel on a budget.
Correct. Absolutely. And the fuel capacity is close to 10 liters. So that's you'll get around 600 kilometers of range. Wow.
I can go from Hyderabad to Bangalore on one fuel tank.
Oh, wow. Baby, if Hero is watching this video, you better send us 2 Xtreme 125Rs and we'll do a
Gift it to
good
us,
trip.
yaar. Gift it to us.
Absolutely.
So much free publicity we are giving you all after working so hard. What do we make from this YouTube video? Apart from the love that we get from you all, that is priceless. But money-wise, nothing. So gift. One to Zoe, one to me.
More than enough. I'm looking at the weight of this motorcycle. Wow, because it's only 136 kilos. I think it's close to your Impulse, right? Maybe somewhere near the Impulse. So good power to weight ratio.
136 will be without the fluids and all of that. But even after fluids, petrol,
Still
everything, still it'll
145.
add about 10 kgs. That's it. Very light
Right.
motorcycle.
Yeah, it's
No?
a light motorcycle.
Yeah.
So people who are thinking of buying this motorcycle, Vikas bhai, 3 points that they should consider that they should go for this motorcycle. Any
See,
3 points that you feel could be
as I've
maintenance.
as I always said, that no matter how much money you have, you've got to be frugal. That is very important in life, And this motorcycle should be bought by anyone who already owns a big motorcycle. That's very, very critical.
I
Especially
will
if you
raise
own,
my hand.
if you own like a RC390 or a
Right.
650, you definitely need a daily rider motorcycle. So this is
Correct.
an excellent motorcycle. So basically, it is for anyone and everyone. See, as a matter of fact, even for women, what I've
Yeah.
always mentioned is that I am not a supporter of women riding only scooters. Why do women have to ride only scooters? See, first of all, scooters are not safe. Okay.
I
People will
totally
say
agree
why?
with you on that.
Of course, small wheels, yeah, wheels are just this much. Okay. So now what will happen with that? People will ask. Small wheel, if it goes into a pothole, which we have billions of them in our country, the wheel will actually get stuck in the pothole. It's like,
Correct.
it'll kind of come to a halt and it has to come out of that ditch, that pothole. But if you have a
Right.
17-inch wheel, it will kind of roll over the pothole. It is big enough to roll over the pothole. And next, the braking on any motorcycle would be better than a scooter, correct? So overall, in an emergency situation, you can get out of that situation faster on a motorcycle than a scooter. And maintenance of a motorcycle is lesser than a scooter. And fuel efficiency of a motorcycle is higher than a scooter. So, see, today, most of the women, they wear pants. They could be wearing a kurta on the top, but they wear pants, denims, and then they go to office. So why don't they ride a motorcycle like this? And this is probably lighter than most of the scooters also.
Right.
Correct?
It looks
So-
way better. Cool.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
here, men should encourage their daughters, their girlfriends, wives, sisters to ride a motorcycle instead of, oh, you're a girl, ride a scooter. In which book is it written that girls should only ride
Correct.
a scooter? Correct.
And it's easy to crash a scooter because the controls are not that. I mean,
Absolutely.
I felt that I'll be more connected on a motorcycle. I could have got a, Bergman or this kind of scooter for commuting, right? Because but I didn't. I ended up, I would rather ride the Shine because I felt okay. It's a
Correct.
proper motorcycle and, I can manage it
See,
better.
the weight distribution also. Okay.
Correct.
Scooter, most of the weight is in the rear. Correct?
Yeah.
So, overall, I'm not a fan of scooters. I respect them. I have a scooty, by the way. Okay. Now people can't say, oh, Vikas, you only own motorcycles. How can you? I own a scooty. Okay. So, actual
We'll-
scooty, TVS Pep. So,
Okay.
hmm.
No issue. Maybe someday we will post sitting on the scooties.
Absolutely.
We'll go somewhere. Okay. So, guys, if you have any other question about this particular motorcycle, you can feel free to comment. But I would recommend everyone to subscribe, follow us on Instagram as well,
Please do.
and then you can comment your questions. We'll be very happy to answer each and every question for you. So, I think that's it, right, brother? Chris,
Yes.
to the point.
Superb.
One episode done. Yeah.
Superb. Very well done. So I will just
So-
wind it up. I'll just say thank
Sure,
you
sure.
for watching.
Yeah.
So, buddies, thank you for watching. Thank you, Zoe, for the awesome podcast again. And buddies, please follow this channel and also follow Zoe on his Instagram. The link would be in the description. And my Instagram, you all know. If you don't know, the link would be in the description. So, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Work hard, party hard.